Hello and welcome to our video. My name is John Watts. I'm a consumer protection attorney in the state of Alabama. Here's a question that has to do with credit reports. So if I sue under the FCRA, that's Fair Credit Reporting Act, if I sue under the FCRA for false credit reporting, what money damages can I get? That's a very natural question. In other words, will it be worth my time to file this lawsuit? And is there enough potential in damages to motivate either the credit bureau, somebody like Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, Innovis, SageStream, all these different types of companies? Will it motivate them or motivate the furnisher? That's the company that provided or furnished the false information to the credit bureau. Is it going to be enough motivation to get them to actually do something? Well, let's look at it. Four basic types. There's what's called actual or compensatory damages. Then there's statutory, punitive, and attorney fees or costs. Let's cover those real quick. Actual or compensatory is just saying, what are your actual damages, or what do we need to compensate you? You say, well, but for this false credit reporting, I would have received a 4% interest rate, and instead I got an 8% interest rate. Okay, so now we know what the spread is on the interest rate. And that's just a mathematical question to figure out, well, what is the present value of the difference? Okay, it might be this is $10,000 or $100,000. I mean, it's all different types. We just plug in the numbers and see. I might say, I had this false information on my credit report that I disputed and it didn't get fixed. And then after that, I didn't receive a promotion. And that would have been $20,000 a year in extra money. Okay, well now we know $20,000 a year. Well, how far can we look forward into the future on that? Well, those are questions we cover. Maybe you have emotional distress over this. It's just very upsetting that somebody put false information on your credit report. You told them to fix it. You gave them some reasons to fix it, and they said, no, not going to fix it. Well, of course, that's going to be incredibly frustrating. And depending on your jurisdiction, I know at least in Alabama where we file these lawsuits all the time, we can get mental anguish, emotional distress type damages for that. Okay, what's the next type? Statutory. Now, if it's a willful or wanton, in other words, not just, quote, negligence, but it's more than that. Maybe you've disputed multiple times. Maybe they are sitting there staring at the document and they still refuse to fix it. So I'll give you an example. We file these quite often. Somebody will have a judgment on their credit report. The judgment gets vacated. It gets done away with. It never should have been entered. But it stays on our credit report. And we send a copy of the order saying, we're taking away this judgment. The judge says it doesn't exist anymore. And the credit bureau goes, we don't care. We're keeping it. Well, how could that be anything other than willful? I mean, they're staring at it, they're holding it in their hands, and they refuse to fix it. Statutory damages can be up to $1,000 per violation. It's a little different than, for example, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, where it's one statutory damage for all the violations by a debt collector. So this can be very useful. And we've seen these where we might have 10, 20, 30 statutory violations. Now, you can also get punitive damages. That's to punish the credit bureau or the furnisher to say, don't do this again. We're punishing you for this. And we're going to encourage you, by making you pay money, encourage you to never do this again. And by the way, everybody else in this industry that's watching this punitive damage award, it's to encourage you to follow the law. It is to discourage you from violating the law. And then you can also receive attorney's fees and the litigation cost in the case. And so we take all this together and we say, that can make it very, very much worth your time to do. And it's so motivating to the credit bureaus, to the furnishers, to fix your credit report when they're facing all these types of damages. Okay, so if you have questions, you have comments, you live in the state of Alabama, give us a call, 205-879-2447, or you can reach us through our main consumer website, alabamaconsumer.com. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if we can help you in any way, just give us a call. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.